hitting .462. Welcome in. Set one underway here in Chapel Hill. Babick will send it up for Merkler, who finds the open floor to get things started for UNC. So Anita Babick picking up where she left off in that setter position. Again, she's missed a couple of matches over the last couple of weeks, did not play at Michigan. She did play against Michigan State last weekend, but only had 5 total assists for the Tar Heels. And while she's been gone, Coach Mike Shull has been very impressed with another transfer, Maria Miggins, 6-foot graduate. Has been used as a setter/utility player, and the freshman Zoe Barents has also done very well in that setter position while Anita Babick was out. So a lot of great names for North Carolina, and it's a great mix for head coach Mike Shull. Slides into that head coaching role this year after being an assistant under Joe Segula, who retired at the end of last season. Some familiar names back this year. Add in a couple of transfers, a couple of freshmen, and including Amani Foster, speaking of graduates, as she puts it down to give North Carolina a 3-1 advantage here to start tonight's contest. Schaffmaster using that top spin serve that she's so good at, but the Broncos respond on the right side. Leah Okamore, 6'1" sophomore, with her 64th kill on the year. Santa Clara 8-2 overall, 3-1 on the road so far through this season. Maddie May with the reception. Schaffmaster sets it up. Here's Foster and steers it wide left, and we are knotted up at 3. Maddie May getting the libero position once again here tonight, as she has been essentially her entire career here in Chapel Hill. And she watches that go past her for the serving error. Maddie May, a sophomore, went to D.H. Conley High School here in North Carolina. 104 digs coming into tonight, about 3.8%. That's 10th best among all individuals in the ACC entering tonight. And the block. Sadie Swift, along with Romani Thurman, 5'10" freshman from Little Rock, Arkansas, getting her 23rd block of the year. And North Carolina leads it 5-3. May to serve. And the response for the Broncos. That's Anna Stuckey, the junior from Italy. We talked with Coach Erin Lindsay earlier today, and she said it's good to see Anna Stuckey. We bring her in this year, and she's still developing her skills, still trying to figure it out. But she's been an essential role player for us, as now an ace for Nive Tuileta, the junior from Hawaii. That's her 12th ace of the year, and we are tied up once again here at 5 apiece in set 1. Babick. A delayed call there by the referees, but a four-hit call against Carolina. Yeah, that never went over the net. It was a tough setup by Babick. Foster couldn't do much with it, and Santa Clara takes a 6-5 lead. They'll try it again. Foster rejected. Oren Abudable, the junior from Israel, leading the block there for Santa Clara, and the Broncos now find themselves up 2. Babick for Foster, blocked again. And a nice little serving run here by Tuileta. Coach Lindsay said that's what we worked on with NC Central last night. They did a good job of mixing up the serves, going long, going aggressive, short serves, rainbow shots. And that's what they're trying to get to as well. A little too soft on that one, goes into the net, and the serve will go back to North Carolina. Marissa Meyerhofer checks in for the first time tonight. The junior from Mooresville, North Carolina, will serve as the Heels trail by 2. Babick sets it up, Schaffmaster back row attack. Broncos keep it alive. Here's Foster. Sent it long, no touch of the net, and it will belong to the Broncos. 9-6, Santa Clara leads it. This is a Bronco lineup that features no seniors at all for head coach Aaron Lindsay. Foster through the block attempt and down for the kill. Grad transfer, gets the ball back on Carolina's side, and she'll go back to serve. 9-7 here in set 1. Oh, what a dig by May to keep that alive. Schaffmaster with a send over and the kill. Credit Maddie May. Came in with 104 digs on the season. And a big one there to keep that alive for the Heels. Broncos with the response. So the story on Maddie May last year had to replace Karenna Whirl, was supposed to be the starting libero for the Heels. She got injured in the very first game of 2022. So Maddie May, as a freshman, they slid her into that libero position, and she's been there ever since and has been very impressive for the Tar Heels. Last year, as a freshman, averaged over 3 digs per set. She ended up finishing with 355 to her name in 2022. And Coach Shull said, yeah, she's really solidified her position as our libero here this year. (11-9) your score here in set 1. Meyerhofer with the pass. They'll set it up. Schaffmaster rejected. Broncos putting up the wall. Okamore and Tuileta with another block. And the Broncos lead by 3. Foster, soft attack from the back row, finds the donut. A good response there by the Heels. It's a great pass by Schaffmaster. Babick with the set, and Foster just rolling it over. 12-10, Babick serves. May gets it back in play. And the kill for Kaya Merkler, the senior from right here in Chapel Hill. Makes it 12-11. Merkler coming off of a performance last weekend against Michigan. 4 kills, 4 blocks. She has been known for her defense here in 2023, but she got the kill there. As that one is wide, and we are tied back up at 12 here in set 1. Line drive serve by Babick. Off of Merkler, Broncos keep it alive. May sets it up. And through the block attempt, Romani Thurman, the freshman, gives Carolina the 13-12 lead. Very special player is Romani Thurman, according to head coach Mike Shull. Has played in every single set this year for the Heels. Coming into tonight, 54 kills, hitting .202, but really wanting to bounce back from a poor performance, you could say, against Michigan State last weekend, where Thurman had just 3 kills. She hit -188. So she's trying to bounce back. Back row swing off of Foster. Look at it back to Amani. Back row pushover. Thurman rejected. And how about Santa Clara? One-point lead for the Broncos here in set number 1. Thanks for joining us on this Friday evening inside Carmichael Arena. Beautiful night in Chapel Hill and around the Triangle. Overpass and a free ball kill for Okamore. Rare mistake there on the serve received by Schaffmaster. 2-point lead for the Broncos. Babbitt sets it up. Back row swing for Foster. One-arm save by Georgiadis to keep that alive for the Broncos. Here's Schaffmaster tooling the blockers. Schaffmaster, one of the leaders for head coach Mike Scholl this season and his Carolina volleyball squad. Joust at the net. Over the Broncos side. They'll try the left side off the block attempt and out of play. Point goes to Santa Clara, as you can give Tulino the kill on that. When we talked with head coach Mike Scholl yesterday, we asked him, how would you describe your team so far through 7 matches here in 2023? And he didn't shy away from the fact, he said, quote, we're still a constant work in progress. Still trying to figure out all the right pieces with some of the key returners, some of the transfers, some of the freshmen. Still trying to figure it out in this non-conference schedule and trying to make sure they are ready to go once the ACC schedule rolls around. Amani Foster. That's down for the kill. And it's been a great duo with Foster and Schaffmaster, kind of the 1-2 punch on the offensive side for the Tar Heels so far this year. Carolina trailing by 2. May with a reception. Here's Foster. Was it touched at the net? Yes, it was. Lonnie Foster with another K. A crucial, essential part of the team is Amani Foster, according to Coach Scholl. We asked him about her and his thoughts. He said, I can't say enough about her. She's been incredible coming in as a new player, as a transfer, and just the momentum that she has been able to give us. And what has impressed Coach Scholl the most about Foster is that he said as soon as she came in, all of her teammates were drawn to her. She brings this presence to the team where they want to surround themselves with her. She's a great leader, a quiet leader. Doesn't say a whole lot in practice. She'll show emotion on the court during matches, but in practice, she's a quiet leader, but her teammates really go to her. That's exactly what this Tar Heel team needed. Bringing in a transfer like Foster, especially when you look at who they lost last year Charlie Nego and Sky Howard, Liv Mogridge, Parker Austin. Tied at 18 here in set one. Meyerhofer with the serve. Here's Sadie Swift putting it down. Great setup by Babic. Swift with the big swing, and the sophomore gives Carolina a 19-18 lead, and Coach Aaron Lindsay is going to take a timeout. Carolina on a run here. They're back in the lead, 19-18 here in set one. As Meyerhofer sends it long, and that will knot it back up. It's been a back and forth opening frame here inside Carmichael Arena. Santa Clara led by as much as 4. Carolina has battled back. Here's Foster with the across court kill. Monty Foster puts the heels in front at 20-19. Carson Overbeck checks in. She'll serve. And finding the open floor, the kill for Oren Abudum. Tied again. We got a good one here inside Carmichael on this Friday evening. Anna Stuckey will serve. Babic for Swift, tapping it over the block attempt and down. What a smart decision there by the sophomore. And now Sadie Swift will sub out. It'll be Zoe Barrett, the freshman, checking in for her to go back to serve. Barrett from Whitefish Bay, Wisconsin, 7 serving aces on the year. Babic tight to the net, she puts it down. Tomorrow, and then like we mentioned, back out west to California at home, and that's when they will start their conference schedule against Portland in the WCC. Schaffmaster off the block attempt, but it goes long, just showing how powerful that swing was from Schaffmaster. Off the block attempt from the Broncos, sails out of play, and Carolina 2 points away from taking the opening set. They'll try the right side. Barrett with a great dig. Hit the top of the Jumbotron and went over. Another big swing. This one ricochets off of Barrett. The kill for Abutbol. 23-21. Swift will check back in for Carolina. And Alyssa Eimer, freshman, will come in to serve for Santa Clara. 23-21 here in set one. Babic back to Schaffmaster. Just missed the back line. Truitt sent it long, and that will make it set point for the Tar Heels at 24-21. And it will be Anita Babic to serve. Carolina battling back from a 4-point deficit early on. Trying to close it out here in set one. A blocking error. Credit the kill for Truitt. They'll make it 24-22. Babic for Schaffmaster. Off the block attempt, Heels keep it alive. Shaftmaster will try it again through the blockers and down. As we get ready for game number 2. Babick will get things going. And a block to get things started for Carolina. Merkler and Shaftmaster saw a lot of that last year for this Tar Heel squad, as they lead the way on the defensive side once again here this year. Foster from the back row, soft attack. Oh, what a save by Foster. Tied at the net, Shaftmaster. Here's Tulino. Sent it long. Great rally there by both teams. Great defensive efforts on both sides, especially Amani Foster with a great dig. Carolina hit 374 in that first set, led by Amani Foster's 7 kills. Shaftmaster and Merkler each had 4. As Carolina is called in the net. And that'll put the Broncos on the board here in set number 2. Carolina holding Santa Clara to a hit percentage of 161. Only 9 kills in that first set. Tough one there. Babick trying all she could to keep that up in the air, and Shaftmaster put it into the pin. And that'll tie things up at 2. Thurman trying to go across court. A little too much on it. Got Romani Thurman, the freshman, wearing number 23, obviously here at North Carolina. That's a big, important number from a certain individual that played here on the basketball court back in the day. But a lot of the fall sports teams have embraced the fact that 2023 is hashtag Jordan year here in Chapel Hill. So Tar Heel volleyball team trying to get something special here in their Jordan year. Romani Thurman, the freshman, donning that number 23 here this season. So you have Romani Thurman and Imani Foster. We talked with Coach Scholl a couple weeks ago, and they were getting ready for their home opener. And he said we have to give them nicknames. They're both new to the team this year. Imani, the grad transfer, Romani, the freshman. And both of them are so used to hearing Joe Segula coming over and saying hey to Coach Aaron Lindsay. When we asked Coach Scholl about what Joe Segula has meant to him and what he has meant to this volleyball program, couldn't say enough. But one thing that stuck out to me, which was actually a pretty funny story when he talked to us yesterday, was the fact that he said Coach Segula loves his alumni, takes care of them, stays in touch with them, even after his retirement earlier this year. Coach Aaron Lindsay being one of those special alum, but Coach Segula tries to stay in contact with every single former player. Coach Scholl said, Coach Segula has gone to more weddings than anyone else I know in my life. That man goes to so many weddings. But when you coach for over 30 years and you have all these former players, of course you're going to get a little invite card in the mail whenever they get married. So, of course, Coach Joe Segula has gone to a lot of weddings, but that was a pretty funny story that Coach Scholl mentioned when we talked with him yesterday in our Zoom call. We said Coach Segula has taught him a lot. He's learned a lot. But in that sense, he takes what Coach Segula has done for this program, but at the same time, Coach Scholl said, you know, we kind of are obviously going to take what Scholl has done for this program over the last 30-plus years. But also, we kind of want to start a new era in a way. And that's a message that he has taught his players here in 2023. He said a message he always preaches in practice and after games is, this is the only time in history where we will be together as this team. So you got to embrace every moment here in 2023. Thought that was a pretty special message and a great message to tell his players. Seven 5 here in set 2. And the block, Sadie Swift teaming up with the freshman Romani Thurman, putting up the wall, and the Tar Heels are back within 1. Block number 2 for both Thurman and Swift here tonight. Overpass back onto Carolina's side. Here's Thurman, and she put it into the net. 8-6 Santa Clara. And now Sophia Tulino, the junior, will serve for the Broncos. Here's Foster, and she's rejected. Block number 5 for Santa Clara here tonight, and they lead it by 3. Thurman powering through the block attempt that time. Romani Thurman, that's kill number 5 on the night to go along with her 2 blocks. (9-7) your score. And whistles blow. Swift was in the net. Some unforced errors here by the Tar Heels. Broncos taking advantage of it. Again, they only have 13 kills on the match. They're hitting 179, but using the defense. 5 blocks so far. And Foster hit the antenna. Another error. Largest lead of the night for Santa Clara. If you're just joining us, Carolina took the opening set 25-22. Broncos led halfway through that first set. Carolina had to come from behind and get the win to take a 1-0 advantage here in the match. Once again, trailing early here in set 2, but Amani Foster will try to change things here on her serve attempt. Off of Swift, tried to go solo. Didn't have the help. And that's one of the things Coach Scholl wanted to focus on coming into this match. Scouting out the Broncos earlier this week. He said when they go middle attack, they are quick. And we got to be ready to go on defense. Schaffmaster finds the line with the across-court kill. Sydney Nolan, freshman from Florence, Kentucky, checks in. She'll go to the front row for the Heels. Swift to serve. And she sent it along. Third service error for the Heels tonight. Babick, May, Nolan, Schaffmaster, Meyerhofer, and Foster. 6 Tar Heels on the floor right now. Back row swing. Foster went light with it. Good response there by Nolan, and putting it through. Wow. Sophia Tulino came into tonight, their leading attacker, 143 kills on the year. She now has 5 here tonight. And Santa Clara was in the net. Point to UNC. Babick will serve. May sets it up here. Schaffmaster off the block attempt. Back row swing on the line. Layla Truitt. They had just 9 kills in the entire first set. They now have 8 here in set 2. 15-10 Broncos in front. Schaffmaster buries it. Seven Ks on the night for the junior. Into the net. Point Carolina. Schaffmaster to serve once again, going top shelf. Just got it over the net. Back row swing and the kill. Layla Truitt right down Broadway. Her 4th kill of the night. Serve goes back to the Broncos. They still lead by 4 here in set 2. And another kill. Left side attack. And putting it down was Tulino. She's trying to even things up here in tonight's match. Again, they're coming off of a 3-set win at NC Central last night. Tar Heels, this is their first match since last weekend, that road trip up to Michigan where they lost to the Wolverines and to the Michigan State Spartans. Romani Thurman coming out of the timeout for the kill. How impressive has she been? Freshman now with 6 kills. She's hitting .273. Got a couple of blocks on the defensive side as well. And Babick, as you see there on your screen, saying, wait, I need to tie my shoe. That'd be important. Babick back to Schaffmaster and put it into the net. She was kind of off kilter there on that swing. Back to a 5-point advantage for Santa Clara. Broncos at 8-2 on the year. 3-1 on the road. Here's Foster, and she is rejected. Santa Clara getting it done on the defensive side. That is now block number 6 here tonight. And they lead at 19-13. That one goes long. Point to Carolina. Meyerhofer back in for UNC. She'll go back to serve. She joined Schaffmaster, May, Thurman, Swift, and Babick on the floor. Great dig by May in the middle of the floor. Foster with the send over. He'll try the right side off the block attempt. Babick gets it up. Here's Amani Foster. And right into the arms of Schaffmaster. Big kill there for Layla Truitt, the sophomore from Memphis, Tennessee, with her 5th kill of the night. And Coach Shull's going to make a substitution. Sophie Hampton, another freshman. She'll replace Amani Foster. Babick. The response from Santa Clara. Here's Swift going, and the swing. Saw that a lot last year. She's getting even better this year in her sophomore season, where she'll go to the right and then swing to the left. The cross-court kill works. Carolina trailing by 5. Swift taps it over this time. Great movement by the Broncos, and they're just tiring this Carolina defense. Making them work right to left, to right to left, to right to left, just moving all over the court. That's really what's been working here for the Broncos in set 2. As they're going to try to close it out and tie this match at 1 set apiece. Schaffmaster. Sophie Hampton with a one-hand save. Babick back to Schaffmaster. Powers it through. 21-16. Carson Overbeck will check in. Replace Sadie Swift. Overbeck Jr. from right here in Chapel Hill. Went to Carborough High School right down the road. That looked too easy. Okamore just got it off her fingertips and found the open floor on the defensive side for the Tar Heels. 22-16. Santa Clara lost the first set 25-22. Truitt to serve. Middle row attack and the rejection. Schaffmaster and the freshman Sydney Nolan putting up the wall. Sydney Nolan with her first block. Can the Tar Heels get something going here late in set 2 and get back into it? That was tipped at the net. Credit the kill for the Broncos. And they are now 2 away from taking set 2. Tolino, that's her 7th kill on the night. Georgiadis to serve. And the kill, Sydney Nolan. Making her presence known here in set 2. The freshman from Florence, Kentucky, standing at 6'4". So Sydney Nolan with her first career kill and her first career block here in set 2. However, the Tar Heels trailing. Set point for the Broncos here in game number 2. And sending it wide is Sophie Hampton. And Santa Clara has tied things up. Leading the way with 7 kills, hitting .385. Oren Abutbol, 5 kills, hitting .417. And the freshman Sydney Nolan, who got her first career kill in that second set, starts set 3, and she is feeling pretty confident there at the net as she gets Carolina on the board to get things started. And now a solo block, Mabry Schaffmaster. I don't know what Coach Scholl said in the locker room during that break after set 2. But the Tar Heels are coming out on fire here in set 3. Babick back to Foster. Back row swing, finds the corner. Kill number 10 on the night for Imani Foster. And it's a 3-0 start here in set 3 for North Carolina. Thurman was nearly on the ground, had to try to just chuck it up there, couldn't get it over the net. Kat Georgiadis, junior from Canada, will serve. And another swing, another kill. How about Sydney Nolan, who's barely had any playing time at all coming into tonight. Now up to 3 kills in 2 sets played here tonight. Schaffmaster to serve. Nearly took out a player in the back. Eimer with a good reception. Here's Foster, big swing, big kill. Foster coming out on fire. 11 kills on the night. Carolina up 5-1. Another top shelf serve there from Schaffmaster. Here are the Broncos, off the block attempt and putting it into the net. Sydney Nolan was there once again. Her teammates are fired up. You see there in the corner of your screen, Tar Heels on the bench are loving it. Sydney Nolan, 6'4" freshman. Couple of kills, couple of blocks. Not even in the stat sheet for the season coming into tonight. A little too much on that swing for Thurman. No, it was touched the net. Parents are here in attendance tonight. The Schaffmasters made the drive down from Newcastle, Indiana, down here to Chapel Hill, spending the weekend. We actually talked with Mrs. Schaffmaster, Wendy, the mom, and she said, don't tell anyone. So apparently I'm not supposed to say this, but she said that they might be pulling from Minnesota tomorrow for the football team. But she said just in case the Gophers lose, she has a North Carolina sweatshirt that she can slip into. That's got to be tough, though. One daughter here in North Carolina, one daughter in Minnesota. They both play volleyball. And it just so happens that those 2 schools are playing each other here in Chapel Hill in football tomorrow. Sydney Nolan, and she serves it long. And she'll shake it off, head to the bench. Maddie May, the libero, back in for Carolina. 8-3 here in set 3. Babic for Thurman. Oh, great quick attack and the kill. Schaffmaster did all she could there in the back row. But Santa Clara cuts the deficit to 8-4. Kill there by Truitt. Here's Amani Foster, and she's blocked. That's now 7 blocks on the night for the Broncos, surpassing their total from last night in their win against NC Central. Santa Clara had 6.5 blocks. They have 7 here tonight. Easy block there, Amani Foster. Lorna Buttbull tried to go soft with the swing, a little too soft, and a very easy stop there for Amani Foster. Her first block of the night to go along with her 11 kills. 4-point lead for Carolina. Get it back in play, and Georgiadis sends it over. Here's Swift. Finds the middle of the floor wide open for the kill. Everything working for the Heels here in set number 3. They are hitting .556 as a team, leading by 5. Oh, big attack there. Anna Stuckey. Played just 1 set last night against NC Central. Has appeared in all of them here tonight for the Broncos, now with 4 kills. Babic with a kill. Pass wasn't the greatest. She did all she could. Instead of saying, I'm going to take this one for myself. And now an ace for Amani Foster. Crazy but true, that is the first ace tonight for the Tar Heels. North Carolina coming into tonight had 53 aces in 7 matches. They were averaging just under 2 aces per set coming in. That was second best among all ACC teams. That was their first 8. They went 2 sets without an ace. And now the Broncos with the response. 12-7, Carolina still in control here in set 3. Match tied at 1. Tar Heels took the opening frame, 25-22. Broncos responded with a 25-18 win in the second set. Schaffmaster with the roll. And Schaffmaster was in the net. Violation against the Heels. That'll make it 12-8. Swift with the swing. Right side. Foster from the back row. Ricochets off a couple of Broncos. They'll get it over. Babic for Foster. Oh, they kept that alive. What a dig by Georgiadis. Schaffmaster, smart move, finds the back corner for the kill. Give credit to Kat Georgiadis, the libero for Santa Clara, with the pancake. I thought that was down. Kept that live momentarily, but a good move by Schaffmaster. Just showing off her volleyball IQ on that last kill, pushing it to the back corner where she saw no one was covering. Foster bringing the boom. 14-8. Carolina in control here in set number 3, coming out of the Bronco timeout. And the solo rejection by Mabry Schaffmaster. That's her 4th block on the night. And now an ace. Maddie May, one of the best. Top 10 in the ACC entering tonight in total aces. That's her 13th on the season. Off of Foster and down. The kill for Layla Truitt. That's her 7th K on the night. Hitting just over 150 for the Broncos. Carolina hitting .474 here in set 3, and they're holding Santa Clara to a hit percentage of 158. And now another kill. All cylinders firing pretty well for Carolina here in set 3. Largest lead by either team all night long. Back row attack on the line. Truitt with another kill. And it finds the floor. Sydney Nolan, the freshman, with her first 5 career kills, all coming here tonight. An impressive showing from her. 8-point lead for the Heels. And into the net goes Stuckey. 19-10. So after dropping that second set at 25-18, Heels have come out on fire here in the 3rd set. And now another ace. They had none through the first 2. They now have 3 here in set 3. 10-point lead for the Tar Heels. Schaffmaster from the back row. Into the net. We're starting to see a couple more delays in between points. The guys working the towels here at Carmichael Arena starting to get a workout. Just like these players on both sides. Working hard, dropping a lot of sweat there on the floor. (20-12). Tuileta to serve. Foster. Off the block attempt, rolls along the tape, credit the kill. She now has 14 here tonight. Tied at the net. And they were across the line. Violation on Santa Clara. 22-12. All heels here in set 3. So that one goes long, point to Santa Clara. And they give it right back to the heels. Service error on the Broncos. (23-13). Carolina looking to go up 2-1 here in the match. And an ace. Meyerhofer. Set point for the heels. Back row swing is out. Point Carolina. Tar Heels take set 3 in a big way. The best serving teams in all the ACC had no aces through the first 2 sets. They had 4 in that 3rd set. Really made a difference as well. The attack goes long, and the Heels get the first point. Schaffmaster, Thurman, May, Foster, Babick, and Sydney Nolan, freshman from Florence, Kentucky, up to 5 kills and 2 blocks. She had nothing. She wasn't in the stat sheet coming into tonight. So obviously, a career night for her. Tied at the net. May tried to save it with her foot, but the kill is down for the Broncos. Foster up to 14 kills on the night, along with 3 digs and a block. Schaffmaster 9 kills, 4 blocks. Thurman with 8 kills on 16 swings. Nolan with those 5 kills and 2 blocks. May get 6 kills. Sydney Nolan, career night. It's going to be interesting to talk to Coach Scholl after this match and ask him what went into the thought process to put Sydney Nolan in there. I don't think anyone saw this coming, but she has made a big difference here tonight. Another freshman making her name known for the Tar Heels here in their Jordan year, 2023 season. Another kill. Foster now with 15 Ks. If you're curious, nowhere close to her career high, which is 28, which she did a handful of times at her time in Charlotte for the 49ers. But still, a great night on the offensive side for Amani Foster. Babick sets it up for Foster. And the Broncos unable to get it over. May will serve. The libero tonight with 4 assists, 14 digs, and 1 ace. And a whiff on the swing. Truitt. Romani Thurman, and whistles blow. Broncos in the net. Point to Carolina. They lead it 6-2 here in set 4. It was a great back and forth game 1. Santa Clara able to hold off North Carolina in set 2, and then something clicked. Coach Scholl must have had a great message to his team in the locker room after that second set, because the Heels came out on fire with a 7-1 start. Was indeed a kill. 6-3 your score here in set number 4. And a block. Swift and Foster teaming up. 9 blocks on the night for the Tar Heels. They have really stepped it up in the last 2 sets on the defensive end. And now a serve goes long, and it will go right back to the Broncos. Pretty good crowd on hand inside Carmichael Arena for a Friday night in the Triangle. A lot going on when all things considered. Pretty decent crowd. Foster, kill number 17 on the night. When it comes to volleyball attendance, you've probably seen or heard about or read the headlines that a lot of college teams across the country have been setting new attendance records this season. One of the best teams in the ACC, one of the best teams in the country, number 2 Louisville, the other night, set an attendance record at the KFC Yum Center there in Louisville when they played rival Kentucky. Wisconsin the other night, they also set a brand new attendance record. And of course we saw what Nebraska did, playing a game in a football stadium. Over 90,000 people at that game. And we asked Coach Scholl in the Zoom call when we talked with him yesterday about his thoughts on, the popularity of women's college volleyball that we've seen, and more people showing out, breaking attendance records. He said it's amazing for our sport. He said one of our goals is to get to that point here at Carolina. We want to pack Carmichael Arena. He said, but the best way to do that, you got to be a good winning team. You got to have a product that the fans want to go see. So those go hand in hand. If you're a really good team, fans are going to show out. But he said, we want to get to a point where we're packing Carmichael Arena for every home match that we have. Foster put that one in the net, and Santa Clara has battled back here. We are now tied at 8 here in set 4. May with a dig. Here's Schaffmaster, powering through. Tool time for the junior. Heels back in front. Schaffmaster becoming the second Tar Heel in double figures tonight. 10 kills, right behind Amani Foster, who has 17 here in the match. On the back line, Sophia Tulino for the kill for the Broncos. We're tied again. Carolina with 51 kills in this match compared to Santa Clara. They have 35, now 36 after that one. Georgiadis with the serve. Schaffmaster. Big swing, my goodness, on a Stuckey. Driving it for the kill. And the Broncos take a 10-9 lead. Another kill, Sydney Nolan, the freshman, with her first 7 career kills here tonight. Babick sent it long. Broncos back in front. They got a good back and forth battle here in set 4. Very similar to what we saw back in the first game. Tuileta to serve. Free ball. And a kill on a Stuckey. 12-10, Broncos not going away quietly. Trailing in this match 2-1. One arm save in the back row by Truitt, but her teammates couldn't help her out. Credit the kill for Mabry Schaffmaster, her 11th. And now she'll go back to serve. Tar Heels trail by 1 at 12-11. Good dig, that ball's still alive. My goodness. Nolan rejected. Pinballs off a couple of heels. Credit the Tar Heels, though. Able to keep that alive. Foster just stuck an elbow out there to keep that rally going for a few more moments. May for Foster. Oh my goodness. 18 kills on the night for the transfer. Coming off a 10-kill performance in that loss at Michigan State last weekend, and then the night before, in that 3-set loss to Michigan, Foster was held to just 2 kills. Pancaked by May. Foster gets it over and it leads to the kill. Maddie May showing off the skills. Just snuck a couple of fingertips in there to keep that ball from going down. Carolina back in front, 14-13. Tied at the net, Babick, Swift couldn't get there. Officially called the lift violation on Babick, and we're tied at 14 here in set 4. Look out! Romani Thurman buries it. May with the dig. Babick sets it up. Schaffmaster from the back row. Ball pinballs off a couple of Tar Heels. Point Broncos. Tied again. Santa Clara trying to send this to a 5th and final set. Tar Heels trying to stay undefeated here at home. Swift. Oh, she's so good at that. Move to the right, swing to the left, a cross-court kill for the sophomore from Texas. She has 4 on the night. Ace for Amani Foster. 5 service aces for the Heels. Off of Foster. Babick tried to keep it alive. Good effort. Buckle in. 17-16 here in set 4. Another serve from Truitt. Schaffmaster blocked. No, it missed the line. Credit the kill for Mabry Schaffmaster. That's now 12. 18-16. And Zoe Barrett checks in to serve. Another freshman who's got a lot of playing time here in 2023. And the block. It's another freshman, Sydney Nolan, getting her hands up. What a performance. Three-point lead, now 2-point lead. Barrett sends it deep. And Barrett will sub out. Quick story on Zoe Barrett, the freshman. As you saw there, wearing number 1. And when Coach Mike Shaw, at the start of this year, got his first career win as head coach. It was when the Tar Heels beat Pacific back in August in 5 sets. The team gave him a number 1 jersey as a congratulations to him getting his first career win as head coach. And he said his response, he was a little confused. He's like, why are you girls giving me Zoe's jersey? He didn't realize it was an homage to, you know, career win number 1, non-conference schedule. You're all just trying to get ready for your conference opponents, which coming up for North Carolina. We're not too far away. Next weekend. Home opener, or season opener rather. Conference, let's try that again. Conference season opener for Carolina. They will host Virginia 1 week from tonight. 20-18. Heels trying to close it out here in 4 sets. Babick with a line drive serve. Back row swing from Truitt. They'll set it up. Thurman with the across court attack. Joust at the net. Schaffmaster keeps it alive. And that one goes deep. No touch at the net. Tulino sent it long. Point Carolina. Last weekend they dropped a couple of decisions. That road trip in Michigan, losing the Wolverines and the Michigan State Spartans. Back here at home. One of 4 straight home matches. They'll be, like we said, home for their conference openers against Virginia and Pitt. What a shot there by Mabry Schaffmaster. Kill number 14 for the junior. And the Heels are 3 away. Babick sets it up. Thurman with the swing. Tulino. Foster's there in the backcourt. Schaffmaster. Off of Foster. The kill for Anna Stuckey. 22-19. Serve back to the Broncos side. Tuileto will serve. Nolan with the kill. The freshman now with 8 kills on the night. She was a 2-time state champion in high school in Kentucky. Using that championship mentality here. Ace. Mabry Schaffmaster bringing the power. She took over the UNC Instagram account the other day, and someone asked her a question, what's your fastest serve? And she said, 57 miles per hour. Looking to close it out here. Thurman blocked. Heels still a set point. It's now 24-20. Ace. Miscommunication there by May and Foster. And Coach Scholl gonna tell his girls, hey. (24-21). Can the Heels get it done here? Babbitt sets it up. Here's Foster. Babbitt keeps it alive. Foster once more. And another kill. Layla Truitt. It's now 3 straight points for the Broncos. Saying not so fast. 24-22, and you kind of tell the crowd here in Carmichael Arena a little antsy. They just need 1 point to finish it. An ace, 24-23. Here's Thurman. Off of a couple of Broncos. And the Tar Heels finish it out. It wasn't easy, but they get it done in set 4, 25-23. And they take tonight's match 3-7.